Hello, the audience. If you are unfamiliar, new to the channel, or just forgot, every year I do a video like this where I recap what the last year was like, and then talk about my life now. And this is the day before. Okay, whatever. I'm just going to assume you know what's going on. So, day before senior year. Oh my god. Okay, where to even begin with this here? I suppose I'll just begin with saying that we're playing Ocarina of Time. I do have my non-playthrough file here, which we're just gonna walk around and do stuff in. I know exactly what I want to do, but we'll get to that. Okay. So, another thing is that this actually isn't the day before senior year, because senior year has been delayed 2 weeks. I don't feel like waiting those 2 weeks. I feel like making this a bit of a cleaner episode. And if I do continue this series after high school, this doesn't really matter anyway. But the point is, this is when high school was supposed to start, and it hasn't because there's a plague around. And even when high school does start, it's going to be homeschool, so it's going to be whatever. Point is, there's a worldwide plague, and millions are dead right now. So yeah, that's not great. At least 1 million people, I'm pretty sure, have died. Yeah. So that's not good. My microphone is plugged in, yes? Yes, okay, good. Also, my phone charger broke, so I need to... Yeah, I don't care, Navi. Wait, did I... Oh, yeah, I did. I didn't realize I actually beat the forest temple. Okay, so, right. Talking about what happened last year and my predictions for next year. I suppose starting at a positive note, I did get the esports thing finally up and running. Except for the fact that immediately afterward there was the whole worldwide plague thing and we didn't actually get to join the next league because the next league got cancelled. So, you know, that's a kind of good/bad thing. What else was there? Yeah. This was a rough year so far. Yeah. I'm just gonna focus on doing this real quick. Yeah, I figured out this would be a good time to record. But apparently everyone also thought this was a good time to get up. So, yeah. I had like a whole list of things I want to talk. And we have like a full hour, so fuck it. Ah, man. Sora's domain is frozen. Over. This is not like a part of the Ocarina series, in case you're wondering. This is... I just, you know, every year I play a game that I've been playing at the time, and, I'm gonna be completely honest, I have not been playing very many new games recently. I have been playing a lot of Return of the Obra Dinn, like I've done 5 solid playthroughs. So that's not good, because it's a puzzle game. Which means I've basically ruined my opportunity to replay it any time in the future. So, yeah, it doesn't matter. I can at least show it to other people, and then, you know, give them subtle hints, because I know it so well. So that's good. I know all of the officers' names by heart. Well, I know all of the officers' positions and faces. Their names is whatever. I remember a couple names. Yeah. Anyway. Came out of the closet this year. That was interesting. Come on, there we go. Yeah, so that's weird. I mean, you know. Fuck. I know you can, like, climb onto this. There we go. Yeah. Kind of reframes my entire life, doesn't it? I don't know. I try not to think about it, and then I start having a panic attack and think about it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. What else happened? There was, like, another really big thing that happened. Was it the world-ending plague? It may have been that. I don't know. A lot of things happened. I got thumbnails and an outro and an intro. That's good. There should be an intro and an outro on this one. Was there an intro and outro on the last one? Yes. No. Maybe? I don't know. There was definitely not an outro or thumbnails last time. Yeah. Full version of Deltarune has not actually come out yet, so... You know. God fucking damn it. Oops. Fuck you. Ah. Fuck. There's a reason I'm doing Ice Cavern, by the way. Ugh. I just like this game, really. Yeah, shocker. Unpopular opinion that I like Ocarina of Time. I suppose what I really wanted to talk about was the fact that I came out of the closet this year. I don't know why I keep using, like, the full term. Just came out is probably good enough. It was a kind of surprising revelation, kind of obvious in hindsight. I don't know, hindsight's fantastic with these things. Fuck. I am not the biggest fan of this. Fuck off! This is the biggest reason I have not been making too much progress in regards to Ocarina of Time, the series, is because I don't want to get to this bit. Ice Cavern sucks. Wasn't the last one like I had to jump for it? Yeah! I'm a genius. I am completely avoiding the topic and task at hand. I was, and then I successfully did it, and now I forgot. Wait, how many bottles do I have? I should have 3. I have 1. I'm an idiot. Where were the other 2? Yeah, there was the 2 Cucco ones in the past. I could go get those. I only need 1 bottle of Blue Flame. What was I talking about? Yeah, right, okay. I don't know where I was going with it. Ah, fuck. I suppose it's just the fact that it's a significant enough change in my life that it's kind of surprising. Yeah, I wasn't prepared for that kind of change, but once I noticed, I couldn't exactly ignore it. So, well, I couldn't keep ignoring it. I did ignore it for a good 6 or 7 years. Okay. Yeah, I don't care about the blue fire. Doesn't seem natural. Okay. Well, I do care about the blue fire. I care about grabbing the blue fire, but I don't care about anything else with the blue fire. There we go. Blue flame. Alright, man, this is a lot less cohesive than I would have liked. I don't fucking know. My fantasies of recording this episode have never lasted more than 20 seconds. So, yeah. I mean, it's good not to be prepared for this kind of thing. I still don't know what I'm going to do when I graduate, well, with life or in terms of YouTube. Like, in terms of the next video in this series. Because the next video I'm going to make is going to be the day of graduation. Theoretically, right after I graduate. Or at least right after the ceremony. If there will be one, but I hope there is. I just want to do the hat thing. That's all I ask. Yeah. I suppose I should probably explain why I decided to suppress my sexuality for a good 6 or 7 years. And it's sort of like it was a subconscious thing. Like I didn't choose to ignore it. Well, sort of. I chose to not think about it. Yeah, and I don't even know really where to begin with why I would do that, but I don't know. My guess is it probably had to do with being called gay as an insult all throughout middle school, and then, you know, them quote-unquote being right at the end. So, oh, damn it, I still can't make that jump. Alright, whatever. King Zora's free. Wait, we can get the Zora's Tunic. Okay, so hold on. We did 4 temples. Okay, so I just got 4 heart pieces. Hell yeah, Zora Tunic. This is not why I did this, by the way, but it's a nice bonus. Okay. Yeah, I do not like the Hylian shield in this game. I much prefer the mirror shield. Just because it's red complements more outfits better. Because when, you're wearing red, it's too much red, and then when you're wearing blue, it's too much blue. But the mirror shield just has, like, the right amount of red so that it never feels like too much of either. Okay, well, that's basically irrelevant. Right, so last year, what else happened last year? There was a lot of shit. Okay, so right after... So I'm just going to start pretty much at the beginning. So right after I did my Deltarune video, what happened? Right, junior year was... Yeah, I had a drama class. Which is what I've wanted basically the entire time in high school. But my drama class was weird. I mean, it's a drama class, so naturally. But wow, was it weird. Weird enough that if any person in that class like magically teleported to the 1950s, they would probably all be executed for various reasons. Whether that be crime, a mental illness, just killing themselves because they're in the 1950s and that would be easier, I guess. I don't know. Either way, there were a lot of weird people. And I found myself genuinely missing them when I couldn't go back to school. So, where am I going right now? This is not where I wanted to go. Oh, that's convenient. I already have the first item for the quest. Baller. Okay. Right, yeah, my drama class was weird as hell. There must have been other things that happened. Finally, I actually did start my Ocarina series. That's good. Fortnite is something I'm still playing, which is interesting. There was no birthday event in July, because that's when the birthday events were, but people are now theorizing that the birthday event will be in, I think, September. That's when Battle Royale came out, so they're thinking that's going to be the new birthday event. Not that anyone cares. I am the only one that cares, literally ever. To the degree of when the last birthday event happened, people just didn't know what was... Oh, shit, sorry, wrong person. People didn't know what was actually going on. Like, there was a misconception that there was a back bling for the second year. There was not. Okay, there's no point in me saying that just now. That happened before I recorded my Deltarune video. Oh, dear lord. Oh, Link's legs, what are you doing? Okay. That was very bizarre. I think I've seen something like that before, but not in this game. It's weird that it happened in this game. Okay. There we go. Now I can show it to her. There we go. Oh, man. What else was going on in life? I almost said I bought a PSP. That was 2 videos ago in this series. Wow, I got a piano. I'm learning how to play that. That's nice. I got a car. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's... Is that? No. No, that is not. Is it? Maybe. I don't know. Who cares? Headphones. I'm still using those old ones for listening to music and stuff. My recording setup has moved to my room. I have a better microphone. So that's all good. I think I have a better microphone, right? Yes, I do, because I got the Christmas in between. Okay. Yeah, I'll just start with predictions for next year. How am I doing on time? I'm using... My phone's dead, and I broke my charger accidentally, so I'm using my Switch as a timer. Like, I just keep checking the time on my Switch. So we still have a majority of the episode, like a good 40 minutes left. 45 even. Okay, so predictions for next year. Senior year. I imagine I will not be meeting a lot of new people. I imagine I will get a job, definitely, by the time the next video in the series gets made. Well, no. Whatever. If I do continue this series, then I don't know what date I would continue it on. Maybe the average between, you know, August 19th/20th and the day I graduate, and then that would be the average. And then record on that day. What the fuck am I calling right now? Yeah. I might just do it on that day. Anyway. Yeah, not gonna meet a lot of new people, unfortunately. And then... I don't know. The next episode I'm going to record, I'm probably going to talk about the weird limbo state I'm going to be in, where I will have graduated high school, but I won't be 18 yet, which means I can't actually go out and live my life, so I'll just be kind of stuck doing that one thing. Which is nice. You know, that's a neat situation to be in. I do not know. I imagine I will pass all my classes, not with ease, but I'll pass all my classes. Yeah, that's the plan. The first semester, I imagine, will be a lot easier than the second semester. Solely for the fact that online school is just... I'm better at getting myself to work alone than I am in class. Because in class, you've got the whole mental state of, well, if I just get through this half an hour, I can just forget this ever happened. So yeah. But with, you know, online school, it's like, I cannot just forget this ever happened. I need to focus, so. Okay. I've been kinda collecting N64 games. I mean, I've got Quest 64 and Monopoly N64, which, yeah, they're not exactly... They weren't exactly games I bought to play, you know, they're games that I bought to not necessarily fill out the shelf, you know, I mean, yes, but I bought them more as like a collector's item kind of thing, where, you know, there's a JonTron joke about Monopoly 64 being terrible, so I got it, and it was the price of a sandwich, so why not? And then there's Quest 64, which I saw a Pro Jared video on, which was significantly good. I don't know why I said significantly, but it was very good, and I do plan to get Superman 64 here soon. What? There it is. Oh shit, I didn't get Epona? Are you serious? I'm an idiot. I didn't even get Epona's song. I need to... Wow, I was very ill prepared for this quest. Whatever, I'll have like a solid minute when we get there, so... I did grab the Sun song, right? Oh my god, I didn't. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? I got the Song of Storms. The fuck is... Oh yeah, because that's useful. Fucking... whatever. It's like my second favorite quest in the game, so... You're forgiven past me. Oh, man. I don't know why I'm freaking out. I freak out whenever I'm talking about my sexuality, regardless. Because it's, you know, 6 or 7 years of sexual repression doesn't exactly go away when you immediately realize it. And there are certainly healthy ways of treating that problem and unhealthy ways of treating that problem. And I'd like to imagine that just letting off steam over the course of a long-ass time is one of the more healthy ways. Because, you know, the other ones usually just... fucking... I don't know. It's being way too open, if you catch my drift. So, yeah, I don't want to be that guy. So, you know, doing what I need to / want to, and also respecting the boundaries of others. Yeet! God damn it. Oh, this is gonna suck. No, the potion shop is not open at nighttime, and I didn't grab the Sun song. I'm an idiot. Okay. I need to like line myself up better though. Alright. That I think. No! No! Stop it with the speakies! Stop it with the speakeasies. Fuck off! Link! Just jump! Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna lose it. I need to try this. Are you open? Of course you're not. I am so fucking done with this quest. I'm just gonna let the mushroom deteriorate. I'm grabbing the sun song. I don't give a shit. Okay. Yeah. Those are my predictions. I also imagine that, after high school... Well, no, that'll be next episode. I'll talk about that in the next video, in this series. Not the next video period, because the next video period, I think, is episode 10 of Ocarina. So... yeah. I got a frame for my Electabuzz card, which is nice. I've been meaning to do that for years now, so I finally actually got around to doing that. So it's framed. I would love to put it on my shelf with Kerfus and not a Zero, but you know, it's not part of the channel, so I wouldn't put it on there. And even then, it would be kind of weird because I could consider it Nova, but Nova was like, you know, just a random Pokemon from Pokemon White 2 that I used, which I'll still never use an Electabuzz because of. I never want to duplicate. I never want to use a duplicate Pokemon in any of my series. Unless it's shiny. I would consider that a different Pokemon. But I don't think I would ever use a shiny Electabuzz. Colors are kind of weird. Oh, this just sets them on fire, doesn't it? Huh. I don't care. Yeet. Yeet. Oh no, time's up. I don't care. What the fuck? I was in the middle of something. Dickbag. Alright, wait. It's nighttime. Let's think about this. It's nighttime, so if I just start the quest again... What? No response, he's sleeping. What the fuck? Is he just dead? That's not cool. It's not very cash money. Can you actually permanently fuck up this quest? Oh, Kojiro. I need Kojiro. I'm an idiot. Okay. There we go. Would you give me the fucking mushroom? Alright, I should not be humming and saying give me the fucking mushroom. I need to make commentary. It's so hard. No one take that out of context. Although I suppose nowadays it's not completely... Whatever. Who gives a shit? I still need to make that SideQuest Sundays episode of Pokemon. Yeah, that completely skipped my mind. I still have I have a sticky note on my shelf that says that I need to do that. So anytime I look at my aesthetically pleasing shelf, I also see a sticky note saying that I need to do that one thing. As well as a note for a TARDIS video, which I still have not actually gone through with. But one of these days. Turtle. Yeah, that's commentary, right? That's my charger for my Game Boy Advance SP. So I've been using my Game Boy Color. I also got Pokemon Stadium. Did a Pokemon Red Nuzlocke. That was nice. Only 3 Pokemon... Oh, technically 4 Pokemon made it into the Hall of Fame. One of which died, so I wouldn't count him. But one of which was my Charizard I named Deadmond, because I expected him to die in the first gym, which he just didn't. Another one was PS Vita, my Machop, which I completely forgot was even in the party. I used him as an HM slave to get through Victory Road. And I think a Dodrio and something else was in the party as well. Yeah. Sure. Wait, I didn't actually wait for daytime. I'm an idiot. Oh, fuck off. God damn it, I'm losing time. Okay, how are we doing on time? Definitely not anywhere near... No, we're not. We've got 36 minutes. I'm definitely going to end the video before that, but... I mean, not way before it, but, you know, like I did last time, where it's not a full hour yet. So, yeah. I still can't upload over an hour. And even then, this is kind of iffy, because this recording doesn't cut off at half an hour, it cuts off earlier. So, yeah. I don't know the logistics of this. If I re-record it, no big deal. I haven't made exactly award-winning commentary right now. Also, I haven't decided what I want to do for my last video, because that's kind of close. I mean, it's 2 semesters away. I still don't know if I want to do the reaction video thing, or if I want to play something else. But, I don't know. I think a reaction video would be kind of warranted, because I can, you know, just pause at any time. Okay, here we go. Just barely gonna make it. Hello, Hag. That's her name, I think, in the game. Yeah, you have to do it fucking twice, apparently. Okay. That is not much. I don't know. I should probably see a therapist or something. It's harder right now because of you know, the worldwide plague. But fuck it, you know, why not? Why not? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna try and not. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and hold out till then, you know. So, yeah, fuck it. I was reading a fan fiction recently, so that was nice. Yeah, a thing with fan fictions that the reason I like them so much is that they tend to be far less professional. Like, when a character does something, it's because the author just wanted it. It's not like there was some kind of, I don't know. Like, when a main character gets killed off in a movie, you know it was a corporate decision, and that there was, like, a bunch of people around a boardroom going, like, alright, should we kill this guy off? Is his contract expired? Like, what can we do here? But, like, when they kill off a main character in, like, a fan fiction, then you know it's just because the author wanted to. And there's no other reason for it. So, you know, it's less professional, and that gives the author a lot more free reign. It also gives the author to just the free reign to just up and disappear. Because, yeah, the fanfiction I was reading got, like, I don't know, maybe a third of the way through, and then it just stopped. So, yeah. Which is fair. I mean, like, I don't know, there's no obligation to finish the story, but... And it's not hard to imagine how the story would have finished either way, but... I don't know. I do want to, you know, continue reading a lot more. I've got a book I want to finish reading. It's about, I forget the word. Philosophy, that one. It's a philosophy book. Not very long, though, so in theory I should have a fun time with it. I have no idea what I want to read after that. Definitely not going to try Harry Potter again. I don't know. Fucking Google good book and then... yeah. If you don't know what I'm doing right now, I'm making a sword. I don't think I'll actually get to the end of the quest before the video ends. But, you know, whatever. I can try. I can also give up, because there's the whole, yeah, because I don't think I'll be able to actually get to the, to Zora's Lake, or whatever, Lake Hylia, that one. I don't think I'll actually be able to get to Lake Hylia without Epona. So, that sucks. What the fuck else? Oh, that was the major thing. Right. Yeah. Yeah, all of my Pokemon, being the ones from the series and my shiny Pokemon, I moved up to Pokemon Ultra Sun so that they were all in one place, and then battery acid spilled onto it because I put it in the same box as a Game Boy game, and the Game Boy game's battery exploded. So then, yeah, a bunch of my games got covered in battery acid, and about a third of them made it out alive. Yeah, one of the ones that didn't make it out alive is Pokemon Ultra Sun, which I have on my shelf right now. Oh, I should put that on my shelf. No, I have it on top of my desk, not on my shelf. But it's a pile I like to call, a pile of one game. It's a pile I like to call, please for the love of God work someday. Yeah, I'm thinking there might be a way to fix it one day. But, yeah, because in theory, the battery acid only destroyed the copper bits that allow it to be red. So if I were to get another copy of Ultra Sun and then you know, practice surgery on it, then in theory, I would be able to read the card again. But I'm not particularly hopeful for that. So basically, my point is that the promise that I held the entire existence of the channel was that all of the Pokemon would be perfectly fine. One day, I'd be able to look back in the original series and still have the Pokemon. Problem is, now I can't do that. So I feel like I've broken a promise, and it's torn me up constantly. Yeah, so not great. Yeah. But, it's not a complete loss. There was one Pokemon that survived. Well, debatably a couple. Because my shiny hunting team from Pokemon X, during the Dratini hunt, they're all alive. For the exception of, I think, the Octillery I may have had on me. I think I have a different one now. And then there was Rob from the B team. Only one of those guys to survive. And I think a couple of the other B team Pokemon were on other cartridges, but they also got destroyed. So Rob is the only survivor of the series Pokemon. And then still haven't caught that, I think Tornadus was it, in Pokemon Black, from the Oops episode. So when I catch that, I'm going to name it Oops, and then I will consider him another survivor. But apart from that, no one else actually made it out. So, including my shiny Dratini, okay. Oh, wait, no. Wait. No, okay. Yeah, so my Dratini didn't make it, my Hoothoot didn't make it, no one made it. So, yeah, none of my original series. So that's been really fucking me up for a long time. Oh, I suppose I could get to Lake Hylia, huh? Except that I can't get to where I need the Poacher's Saw to be delivered because the bridge is out. So, yeah. This quest is a bust. Where else can we go? There's the fishing pond. I don't know if they'll actually let me in or if I can even get there. We got like another half an hour. We're like halfway done here. Yeet. Blue Tektite on land. Okay. I suppose we can go back into... No. Oh, that's why I wanted to play Ocarina. It's because, well, first of all, I really like the game and I've been playing it recently, which is, like, the requirement for this series. And I did consider playing other games, like Monopoly, but I already did a video on that. And then Quest 64, but that, I don't think I can entertain myself with that for an hour. But the biggest reason I wanted to play this game in particular, is that... Oh, I have 10 gold Skulltulas. I can just... Whatever. Right, because, I think canonically, I heard that, alright, so canonically I believe Adult Link is 17, although I heard at one point that it was 16, but I'm pretty sure they stated in the manga that he was 17, so, whatever, point is, I am the age or older than Adult Link, and that freaks me out constantly, because it's a character I've always, seen in my mind as, like, to be looked up to, and not that I looked up to him necessarily. He's just some dude, I guess, with a sword, which is fucking awesome, by the way. But it's always seemed like a distant goal to be the age of Adult Link, and then here I am. I went the long way around. Link didn't. He just fucking picked up a sword, and Astro's like, "No, you're not worthy." And then the next game, he's like, "All right, fuck, the kid the same age, you're worthy." I don't fucking know. Maybe the Hero of the Wind did push-ups and Hero Time didn't, so it physically could not lift the sword. That would be like a neat explanation. Is that just Hero of the Wind could logistically use the sword as a sword, and Hero of Time couldn't. So that'd be kind of neat. Well, I suppose that's about it. In terms of what I've been doing. Predictions for next year. I'm going to give online school a semester, and then they're going to give up and put us all back in. They have suggested that they want to go back to physical school like halfway through the semester, but I don't imagine they're actually going to do that, because then they've got to set up the whole schools, adjust everyone back onto like actual physical learning, and then immediately get us ready for winter break. So I imagine when we get back from winter break, there will be more serious talk about why the fuck am I here. There will be more serious talk about going back to school physically, which, you know, I would like. Obviously, I mean, everyone would like that. But there are some schools in the state which I think are going back to school physically. And right now, by the way, when they are supposed to. Whatever. And the only thing not getting delayed is Season 4, Chapter 2 of Fortnite. So, hooray. That's coming on time. So that's, once again, Fortnite is the only constant in my life. Very sad, but who cares? Yeah. Yeah, I don't fucking know. I need to see a therapist at one point. I don't fucking know at this point. I mean, like, I've seen therapists in the past, and I think a big portion of why it hasn't worked is because I wasn't being 100% honest. I probably should, obviously. But then another portion is that I feel like some of them don't. No school counselor I've ever talked to has ever actually really listened to me. So that's another reason I don't necessarily like therapists. I really hope the microphone's working for this, because I do not want to talk about this again. I mean, I will, obviously. I mean, it's fucking... Not that I'm going to record this video again like Bob Ross. Good reference. Yeah, everyone got that. Not... To be clear, I'm not suggesting that the existence of Bob Ross as a reference is obscure. I'm talking about the thing I just referenced about Bob Ross. Whatever. Yeah, I suppose my point is what exactly? Answer the damn question. What is my point here? What is my point? I don't remember. It'll come back. I bought a sonic screwdriver off Amazon. That was nice. Oh yes, I remember my point. My point is that I frequently talk about myself, so I'm definitely going to talk about myself again in the future, and that is a fairly major part of myself, so I'm definitely going to talk about it. But not anytime soon, so, yeah. Yeah, the sonic screwdriver I got was really good. There was, I think, no new season of Doctor Who in between the last video and this one. Yeah. Although, no, maybe one. I think there was one episode. There was the Dalek one, I think. Is it the last one? No, not the Dalek one. What was the last one? There may have been an entire season. Wait, no. There may have been a couple episodes. I think. Yeah, I definitely would have mentioned it. Yeah, I don't know. Doctor Who, there hasn't been much Doctor Who. If there has been Doctor Who, it's been like 2 episodes maximum. So that's about it on that front. It's a great show. I'm kind of disappointed they haven't made more recently, but I can't blame them. The whole worldwide plague thing. So yeah. God, I fucking hate it. Just like everyone else right now, I hate the people in it more than the actual thing. The actual thing is pretty whatever. I mean, it's a standard apocalypse movie. There's a plague, everyone's gonna die, and then... Yeah, and once again, standard apocalypse movies, the other people that are the problem. Not in a fucking fun way, either. Like, everyone... I don't know where this idea comes from, that when the apocalypse happens, we're just gonna turn on each other and start eating people. But, you know, that's not happened. It's just getting mad at each other and, you know, the existence of the plague being a political opinion. So, yeah. Also, I'm calling it the plague because every other word's been taken and it's fucking annoying. So, yeah. Fucking hate it. Current time is 5:52. Thank you very much, clock. Fucking clockhead. Oh, good one. I'm really tired. I woke up, so I'm not tired. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not tired. Yeah. Yeah, I don't fucking... I'm no psychiatrist or psychologist in the slightest, but I've stated many times that if I found out I had bipolar disorder, it would not surprise me in the slightest. For example, these last, 3 videos I've made would represent depression fucking perfectly, and then my Ocarina series for the first 9 episodes would pretty easily represent mania. So, there you go. And I very quickly flopped between them. I mean, it took like a month, but still, I've heard that it, whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm not a psychiatrist. I've talked to school counselors about it. They didn't give a shit. So it doesn't matter. If it gets solved, then great. If it doesn't, then whatever. I'll just fucking deal with it. It's as long as I don't make it other people's problem. That's always been my motto. Like, you know, do whatever you want, just don't bother other people. Not that I'm saying asking for help would bother people, I'm saying that demanding help would bother people. So, you know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm going to regret saying all of this. Hi, me, 2 semesters from now. Sorry. I hope you have shit figured out a little more. Yeah. I did get into another relationship, but it was kind of... I haven't really talked about what happened in it very much because it's been... I mean, like, I like to take relationships kind of slowly, so the way I see a relationship is I put a little in, they put a little in, rinse and repeat until we get somewhere. So I tried that. I started by putting in a little, and then nothing happened, and I put in a little more, and nothing kept happening, and the relationship just kind of stalled. So, yeah. I mean, nothing against her, obviously. I'm not even going to say the name for the purposes of whatever, the little identity I may be protecting. That sounded kind of like an insult. Whatever. We're cool. We're still friends. But no, I don't blame any of that on her, obviously. I still didn't have shit figured out, and I have... That was last year, so that was before any of the New Year's stuff. That's what I should be talking about. New Year's resolutions. I had 5, and I'm still going with them. Number 1 was coming to terms with my sexuality, which I've done moderately okay at. And I don't like that there's no music right now. Okay, there's crows. Let's head back in... No, I don't want to head back in time, because the fucking adult link is the reason we're doing this. What can I fight? I can fight things. Where can I fight things? I need a place that spawns like infinite enemies, like Hyrule Field in the past. I'm not getting away from the topic at hand. Ah, fuck. You know, fuck it, let's just try and kill Pose. Right, yeah. Resolution 2 was figuring shit out with my dad, because we've never had the best relationship in the slightest. And you know what? That kind of ended up working out, because he, my definition of working things out with my dad wasn't exactly, you know, reconciling and, you know, being all buddy-buddy for the rest of the time. It was more like, you know, are we actually going to stay in contact for the rest of our lives, or are we just going to ignore each other's existence? And he didn't say it to my face, but I did at one point find out that he doesn't exactly see me... I haven't come out to him, by the way, so this isn't like... it was before anyone jumped to conclusions. This was not a prejudice or, you know, bigotry thing. This is more like he doesn't like me as a person kind of thing. So, yeah. I think the quote that he used was, "At least I got one kid out of it." So, yeah. Not great. Yeah, so... Hey, look, it's a character that agrees with me. God fucking damn it. I made a very similar joke, or at least statement. It's not even a joke, it's just a fact. On one of the recordings that got scrapped, and that was, you know, I didn't mind that getting scrapped. And here I am saying it again. Oh, man. Right, yeah. So, that, I would consider Resolution 2 pretty much done with. I could continue with it, but it's... I don't see if it's worth it. Resolution 3 was getting over my fear of lying. I mean, kind of. Like, feeling like I'm lying, even though I haven't. Like, For example, coming out at the age of 17, I feel like I should have done that in middle school when I first had the thought of it happening. But I never did, and now I feel like I've lied to people my entire life, and that's not a good feeling. And then there's the whole, I lied about all of my shiny Pokemon and my team members being safe, and they're not, and they're all gone now, so, that's still a thing. So I've decided to try and help that by shiny hunting a lot more, and just, I don't know, getting Pokemon that I never got before. Like, I always meant to get a shiny Barboach, so I shiny hunted for Barboach, and I have a shiny Barboach. I got a Hoothoot again, and now have a Noctowl named Ben, which I thought was kind of clever. Because the last one was named Luke. Where am I going now? Oh, yes, Pose. Yeah, so, yeah. I'd say making progress with that one. What was Resolution 4? It was also a fear. Was it fear? This is what happens when I try to remember more than two things. It happened while I was crying in my Part 31 episode of Black and White. Or Pokemon Black, rather. Because I was like crying, trying to remember my team's names, and then I just couldn't. So it slightly killed the moment, but, I found it amusing. I'll get back to you on 4. And then 5, I'm going to keep private till I actually get it figured out. It's one of those things where if you Google it, people are like, never do it alone. And I'm like, fuck you, I'm going to do it alone. So, yeah, whatever. It's something I would obviously talk to a therapist about, but, when it's physically possible, and probably when I have a job, that's probably where some of the money's going to go. It'd be nice to do things on my own. That would be a real ego boost. I completely forgot what the fourth thing was. Oh my god. Are you serious right now? Yeah, I always said that my sexuality was the tamest one, which I don't know if I disagree with, but I don't entirely agree with it anymore. Because I kind of thought it would be as easy as saying I'm bi and that's it. But it is not. It's... I mean, it's change. It's like a permanent change, That's what scared me so much, and that's why I, that's why I suppressed any thought about it for so long, is because it would be a permanent change once I realized it. And yeah, it was. Not that it's affected life in any reasonable way. That's why I think it's the tamest one. That's why I partly think it's the tamest one and partly don't. Because it hasn't affected my life in any meaningful way, necessarily. It's just affected my emotional state. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. There we go. I completely forgot what number 4 is. Oh my god, what the fuck is number 4? That's what it was. Trust issues. Now, I want to make this very clear. Not emo, I will never trust again trust issues. It is, like, oh, well, they sound like they have good intentions. I should just do whatever they say. Kind of trust issues. Primarily with my aunt, who is an insufferable cunt. I have no remorse in saying that. If she's watching this, which I know she isn't, I hope that she isn't because she's blind. Maybe even deaf. I don't know. No, not deaf, so that they can hear the screams of the children saying, "Dear God, what is that thing?" I genuinely hate her guts. Not that I would assault her, although I have considered it seriously many times. But yeah, my point is that she's insufferable, and I know too many people like that, and I can't let myself... in the past, I've let myself get too trusting of people like that, and it has not worked out very well in the past. So, I'm just trying to keep myself in check whenever I'm about to trust someone. Like if, for example, at one point a kid a year or two ago, one guy asked if he could come over to my house and hang, and I turned him down because a couple days earlier, he confessed to me that he has anger issues, gets angry frequently, and when he does get angry, he breaks things that are meaningful to his friends, which I am... well, I have no judgment for. I get that, mental issues are its own thing, but I would also like to say that if you tell someone that, you should not be surprised when they don't invite you over to their very expensive, place. I mean, I wouldn't consider this an expensive place, but I have a lot of expensive things in this area, like a speaker, a monitor, an N64, a recording setup, the capture box, the microphone, the other bit of the microphone. Point is, I have a lot of expensive things right now in this one small area, so if someone were to lose their shit and start breaking shit, all of it would go. So, yeah, also capture equipment is not known for being exactly resilient. So, yeah. I mean, film equipment in general. Yeah, so that kind of trust issues, where at pretty much any point in the past, I'd be like, yeah, sure, come over. And then I would get my shit broken, and it would not be great. So that would be number 4. And in terms of making progress with that, I'm going to say kind of because I have not met new people really at all this year because, global virus thing. We're all in our houses, and we've been here for about 6 months now. So, yeah. So I haven't exactly had practice with it. I have had contact with my aunt, which she proved in a fantastic way as to why I would never trust her with anything. Yeah. I hope she dies, like, genuinely. I would never kill her. I would never take another person's life. But I would also not... if I were to attend her funeral, I would not have anything kind to say, so... Nor would anyone else. I've seen how she's treated others. It's baffling. It would be baffling if anyone even noticed that she died for a good year. I know this sounds really dark, but she is a horrible person. Yeah. Just... Also, do we have time? Hold on. We have, like, 5 minutes. Okay, so, with number 1, my sexuality, something that fucking terrified me is when I mentioned it in my drama class, which I should not have I should not respect anyone in my drama class for being mentally stable at all. I want to say a vast majority, like 90%, I want to say, had mental issues. And the rest, either undiagnosed mental issues. Well, no. There was at least one person, other than me, which debatably with me, by the way. There was at least one completely normal person, and it was clearly having an effect on her, and I feel really bad for her. Like, she... just over the course of... Yeah, I would say that I was probably second most normal, and then she was 100% the most normal. And she was losing it towards the end. Thank God that the pandemic thing happened. The virus. The fucking plague. There you go. Because if it weren't for that, I feel like she would have had an actual mental breakdown. Yeah, so for her sake, I'm glad that we didn't continue with that. And for my own sake, by the way. But anyway, completely ignoring the fact. But my point is, when I told them about it, they're like, oh, that sucks. And I was like, what? Why? And they're like, oh, you guys have it horribly hard because you're hated by everyone. And I'm like, oh, cool, thanks. That's exactly what I want to hear. So, yeah. It was a lot. I mean, oh my god. That class was so energy consuming. It was... I mean, I don't know how to describe it. It's something I will never be able to truly quantify with words. How much I simultaneously loved being there and simultaneously dreaded every second of it. It was a magical experience, which I sincerely hope to experience again, and also sincerely hope to never experience again. I suppose a logical side of me would be in the camp of, what would the camp be? I should not want to experience that again because it had a severe negative effect on my mental state. So, yeah, that would be the logical approach to it. So, I suppose I would not want to go through that again, but, you know. It was an interesting and unique experience nonetheless, so. Okay, I think that's pretty much the end of the video, by the way. We're approaching an hour. And then I've got a couple more hours before I can actually go and buy a charger, because I want to buy a charger and then also probably go to Games Ahoy, see what they have. I only have like 20 bucks, so I'm not going to get anything more than a sandwich. Maybe I could get the Impossible Whopper. I still haven't had that, and I've been watching a lot of Star Trek, so I'm in the mood. Fuck it. I don't know, I'll make like a whole day of it. I'll see if Adam wants to come along. Okay, so... Right, we're at the part of the video where I need to end it, and then I don't want to. So... Oh, was there no Fortnite update? No. Okay. Actually, if you check the date, yes, there is. But I already downloaded it, so... Or was that yesterday? I think that was yesterday. Okay. Right. So, next year, next year, 2021. Ooh. I hope I graduate. It is still possible that I don't graduate, but just barely. I don't imagine... yeah, I don't imagine I'll be meeting new people, which would suck. And then, yeah. I have no idea what senior year is going to be like. Junior year, sure as shit was the hardest so far. So, yeah, everyone was right in that regard when people are like, yeah, junior year is the roughest. Correct. Correct, it was. For the purposes of I was basically going through middle school. It fucking sucks. I was going through all the shit I despised others for going through in middle school, and I feel bad about it now. But who cares? I do. I do care very much. I think another part with the whole lying thing is that I'm mad at myself for lying to myself for years. But you know what? I'm making progress now. I don't have to worry about the past anymore. I just got to worry about the future. So, yeah. I think I've said all I wanted to say about senior year then. Hope it goes well. Hope I finally get the esports thing happening. Oh, God. Fucking... Because it's not going to be this semester, which means I have 1 semester left to get this fucker off the ground. And I've actually gotten a lot of district support this time. So I think, genuinely, I might get it this time. And also finally learn what Smite is, because that's been our game for the last... Whatever. Point is, we're playing Smite as esports, and I've never played it in my life. I don't entirely know what it's about. Okay. Right then. Till next year. Good night, everybody.